Hey, you! You're listening to the podcast network of Gamefully Unemployed because you're an untouchable success. To support us and gain access to great exclusive shows like our brand new Supernatural watch-along Himboos, head over to patreon.com/gamefullyunemployed. You'll also get your lucky little mitts on hundreds of episodes of our other exclusive shows like Tom and Jeff Watch Batman, Star Trek The Next Futurama, Spiel Boys, and the complete series of Fox Mulder is a Maniac. We do movie nights, game streaming, regular mini-series and surprise shows, and you can even commission your own podcast about anything you want, within reason. You have nothing to lose and everything to gain by heading to patreon.com/gamefullyunemployed. That's patreon.com/GAMEFULLY unemployed. Probably don't need help with that word.
Who the hell am I?
I'm a construction worker.
I have to go to the bathroom. I said, be right back.
I'm a cop, you idiot!
Pasta.
Oh! I'm Detective John Kimball.
Who is your daddy?
Answer the question!
And what does he do?
Put that cookie down! Now!
We are back!
We are back.
Surprise!
You thought you could kill us,
I know.
but you can't. Yeah,
Holy
walking
moly.
out of the explosion. Now it's the metal endoskeleton. All of the skin is exploded away.
Which is exactly, it's very much him in this movie.
Yes,
Yeah.
very Terminator in this film.
Yeah. This is pre-Terminator.
It is.
Well, welcome to Into
By
the Misty
several
Universe.
years, nearly half a decade. Welcome, yes, welcome to the show.
It's we had a few. Listen, we said this show was over until he made new films, but our beautiful producer Norm from Cheers found us a few films that we hadn't covered yet, and so we're cleaning up.
Yeah, we're going
We're doing
back,
this.
picking up our crumbs.
Yeah, we're and oh my God. Okay, so thank you to Norm from
Thank
Cheers.
you very much.
We are doing right now 1980s The Jayne Mansfield Story, a TV movie.
Mm-hmm. A CBS. TV film.
We will be doing Christmas in Connecticut, if people are wondering, as our second film. So get ready for that.
Yeah.
I think he directed it.
that one. That one's from the 90s. I remember that one.
Yeah.
This one obviously is a little before my time.
Yeah, this is 1980. You can watch the entire thing on YouTube with the ads because it's a TV movie. So you can watch the entire thing with the ads of the time on CBS. It looked like Detroit.
Yeah.
I think it was Detroit. And it really enhances the experience of this movie.
It does. It keeps reminding you of the context in which it exists, or existed, rather.
Yeah. I think we should talk about that in best side characters because when you count the ads,
1980 counts as a side characters. Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
I do think
You
it's
know how
meant
New
to be
York is
watched
a
this
character
way.
in Seinfeld?
Yeah, exactly.
Sorry, what were you
I
saying?
do think I think this is the way it's meant to be watched, right? Like if I had just watched this 90-minute movie without the extra 30 minutes of ads, it's a made-for-TV movie.
Yeah, it's paced. It's paced for ads. You feel this when you watch these on like video after the fact, or when they've been edited without the commercials. The pacing's all weird. Doesn't feel like it's paced as a movie. It feels like they're written and designed to be broken up by commercial breaks. So yeah, I would argue that yes, they are designed to be. This is the way to experience them with several short intermissions.
Yes,
so you can sit and digest
breaks.
what you've just sat through.
This is from Dick Lowry, the director of Smokey and the Bandit Part 3, and second unit director on Piranha.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. TV director mostly.
Sure.
Nothing of
who
note.
else would you get for the Jayne Mansfield Story, a CBS Wednesday night movie presentation?
I didn't know who Jayne Mansfield was.
Really?
Not really. Like I mean, I sort of like, and I looked her up, and she is the star of such films as The Fat Spy, Primitive Love, Las Vegas Hillbillies, The Loves of Hercules.
You may recognize one of those from Mystery Science Theater.
Which one? Is it The Loves of Hercules?
It was The Loves of Hercules or The Trials of Hercules. They did it on one of the Jonah episode runs, and it has both her and Mickey in it.
Oh, okay.
Like Mickey is Hercules in that movie, and she plays, I think, Hera or Athena or something. She's one of the goddesses.
Yeah, we'll get into it when we're going to talk about the plot, and then we're going to talk about technically not Arnold the actor, and where he was in his career, and that's fascinating. Then definitely not Arnold, the best side characters, the most Arnold moment, and then we're going to give it our rating system of, I don't want to say dumpster babies.
But we're probably going to have to say dumpster babies, right?
Okay, yeah, we're going to have to say dumpster babies.
Dumpster babies, bookended by trailers for Charlton Heston's The Awakening.
Yes.
Which we're watching on a Friday night movie. And we're going to watch it, Dave.
I looked that movie up. I was like, what the fuck is this
movie? We must watch it, Dave.
You know what's wild about it? Did you look it up?
The director is somebody.
Yes, it's also kind of the plot of Lee Cronin's The Mummy.
Oh, shit.
It's about a daughter possessed by the spirit of a mummy. Of an Egyptian queen. If you look at the poster.
We're fucking talking. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
And
it's Mike Newell.
Mike Newell, that's right.
Yeah. Holy fucking shit. Yeah, that's the director of fucking Donnie Brasco and at least one Harry Potter, 4 Weddings and a Funeral.
Yeah, he did a Harry Potter.
Yeah. Pushing Tin.
little film called Pushing Tin. Anyway, that's different thing. We're here to talk about Arnold.
Yeah, we're here to talk about the movie first, and I don't know, spoilers. You guys have probably figured this out. I enjoyed the ads between the movie much more than the movie.
Oh yeah, this movie is trash. This is every spoof you've ever seen of the salacious made-for-TV movie about some tragic Hollywood figure. This is that movie. They were all making fun of this movie. This movie is genuinely, earnestly those things. It's so gross.
It's like The Simpsons when they're like, the Bart Simpson story.
The Bart Simpson. That's 100% what it's making fun of. It's making fun of this movie.
It's unironically camp, like in a John Waters way, where I was like, oh, this feels like a John Waters film. But it's not. It's serious.
John Waters toes the line because he's aware he's camp.
That's what I mean. It's unironic camp. Like, it doesn't know it's a John Waters film, whereas John Waters knows what he's doing.
That's true. So he is that's the sort of an irony inherent in that. That's true. I never considered that. That's an interesting thought. Anyway, back to Arnold.
This is like, so it opens, you know everything you need to know from how it depicts so Jayne Mansfield, I didn't know she was like kind of a Marilyn Monroe. She she was a B movie, I would say, actress whose career never really
took off. Yeah. Never really took off. But this is a particularly unkind film.
Yeah, she did like the bubbly blonde. I didn't think so. I thought this is Lonnie Anderson for the record, as Jayne Mansfield. I thought it was trying to show that she's a little strategic.
Yes, very much so. And that's all. That stuff, as far as I know, I'm relatively familiar with her story. And from everything I've read, that stuff was all accurate. Like specifically, the stunt in the beginning where she falls in the pool and her top comes off. Like that was a calculated thing that she planned.
Right.
Sorry.
Oh, no. Here's my overall take is we talk about this with biopics. This feels like one that didn't need to be made because the actual real story, and even the story in this, doesn't feel that spectacular.
No.
She seems like she was an actress who had a career and then it kind of died out. And then unrelated, like this wasn't her fault. She wasn't driving. She got in a car accident. The most fascinating thing is that they created a new safety measure because of her, something called the Mansfield Bar.
Yeah.
Where it's the reason why trucks have certain bars, because essentially a truck in front of her hit the brakes too fast and her driver didn't react. I looked it up. There was a court case.
Yeah.
They kind of pinned it on the driver who was dead anyway.
It's convenient. Yeah.
Yeah, and like basically the car went under the truck.
Yeah.
Killing, I think, 2 adults, and this is sad, 2 out of 4 chihuahuas that were in the car. They probably detonated, and then leaving behind 2 very much alive children.
3.
So it was 3.
All
so
three
children.
of her children were in the back seat. I think. Oh no, I think all 3 of their children, her and Mickey's, because I think she had a. Anyway, there were definitely 3 kids in the back seat. One of whom was Mariska Hargitay.
Yeah. And 2 chihuahuas. Yeah, so that's got to be a bummer situation for those kids.
I mentioned Mariska Hargitay, like she's still a child at the time this movie comes out. So like it doesn't even have the context of Jayne Mansfield was this never, or not a never was, but it almost was a Hollywood star. It's a story of like a Hollywood tragedy story who then her daughter then becomes this very famous star of Law and Order for many, many years, a very recognizable television star.
Yeah.
The success that eluded her mother. But this movie doesn't even have that context. So it's just like, I'm just trying to underscore your point. It's just like really just, it has even less of a reason to make this movie in 1980, where it's just this kind of sad story.
And and it's
really an unkind movie about her. Yeah.
Yeah. And then honestly, the depiction of her death really summed it up for me, which is that like, you look at like, weird comparison, but like Lincoln, the movie Lincoln knew not to show the death. We all kind of know this. They literally do this thing where like the truck breaks and they do like a zoom in of her going like, ah!
They show
like
it
she's
twice.
Getting killed by a dinosaur.
They show it twice.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh, we really need to see her screaming in terror moments before her death.
Yeah,
that once again has ultimately nothing to do with the way she lived.
No,
like they show like, oh, she was a drinker, but she's not drinking and driving in this. She's not driving in the accident. It's a thing that happened to her, not because of her. Her life didn't lead her to this moment. It's not like, oh, you have an addiction and then you OD'd, or like they literally have a scene earlier where she's standing up in the car and they almost get in an accident. I was like, are you just like trying to show that like, yeah, you see, like she had a history of being a little unsafe in cars.
Had a history of being in cars.
No, again, they literally made safety measures because of her accident. Nothing. She didn't do anything wrong. Like her death wasn't her fault.
Yeah, and they don't seem to like earlier. The movie sort of punishes her for not taking her kid with her when she's promoting her movie around on her national tour.
Yeah.
But then they don't acknowledge really. The movie doesn't stop to acknowledge the fact that she has all 3 kids in the back seat with her. And she has this accident as she's leaving a club where she was doing a show. So she is taking her kids to work. Like she's still trying to, like, it's weird that the movie is trying to both congratulate and punish her for taking her kid to work.
Right. It doesn't really want to, it has nothing to say about her.
No, not really. Not really.
Yeah, and based off this movie, again, no offense to her, I was just like, why do we need to know this? Like, this just feels like a weird look into a life that is depicted, and I would argue as not particularly remarkable. Like, it again, she seemed like a nice person based on this. I was like, she's strategic. She seems sweet to her kids. She has a drinking problem in it, and she becomes sort of like that typical biopic, like throw in stuff. But for the most part, I was like, I don't like she, they don't do a good enough job at showing like, it's not James Dean where it's like you could make a movie about him and his tragic accident and stuff. Her, it's just like, this is a celebrity that was pretty well known, and then she dies in an unfortunate accident, and it doesn't mean she's not important.
No,
they're just not bringing out why she's important.
Yeah, she was sort of like a tabloid celebrity.
Yeah,
and like this is a tabloid movie about her life.
Yeah, it's
scummy, and it doesn't have anything to say. It's just like you said, it starts and ends with her death, and they show it as graphically as they possibly can.
Yeah.
But it's not connected to her life whatsoever. Like they're not saying anything about it. They're not like, see, this was a consequence of the way she lived, or this was a consequence of the uncompromising way in which she pursued her dream. Like I mentioned, they don't comment on the fact that she had her kids in the car at the time of the accident.
No, they don't.
They don't comment on the fact that she's literally being driven by men the entire career, like unto her death.
That's the thing, is there was things in this where it was like, Oh, like I liked that story of she's like she goes to an audition and they're like, what are you trying to do? Act?
Yeah.
So she sarcastically goes like, what do you want me to be? Like this? And the agent's like, that's actually perfect. Be that. And she goes, oh, okay. Because she wants money. She wants a job. She wants a career. So she plays the role.
Right. She figures it out. It's like, oh, okay, I can play this game to get to the level that I want to. And then once I get there, I can do the real stuff that I want to do. That's
right.
There's a story there.
Yeah. And there's like that to me was the most cool part. And like the part where they kind of mentioned like, and then it kind of, that style goes kind of out of, like we hit the 60s and it's like we don't want that ultra like sexually repressed
the blonde bombshell sort of changed
and then Marilyn Monroe
beauty
standard
shifted. Yes, yeah, and then of course Marilyn Monroe dies. She's always like in the background of this movie as a career threat to Jayne.
Right. It feels like you're doing she feels like a Pamela Anderson, where it's like Pamela Anderson was very much of a time, and then she had to kind of go away before she could resurface. It's like if someone like Pamela Anderson died before her time, where it was like she was of this time, like real hot for a very brief amount of time, and then like the era kind of kept, like. It's that feeling, right? She gets to this point where she's like,
I think Pam enjoyed more success than Jayne Mansfield
for
ever
sure
did at her height. But yeah, I think that's an apt comparison. Sorry.
No, yeah, and it's like it's not an interest. It can be an interesting story, like you're saying, like that metaphor of being driven by a man to her death is like. They don't really point that out, but it is like a bunch of men around her telling her what she should do.
And she had to put on that tee role, which becomes so grating.
Yeah.
But
my God.
She had to put that on.
Like,
yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah.
But she has to do that because that's what all the men around her tell her she has to do in order to make her career. So it's a performance she's putting on for them.
And then she gets pigeonholed and like can't
get out of it.
Can't get out of it.
There's a story there, but they don't really. They seem to. It's very superficial, and the movie seems to be content because it's such a tabloid film, and it has no real sympathy or compassion for Jayne at all. It's just content to do the very biopic, made-for-TV biopic thing of, oh, she's a victim of her desire for success, and they throw in this scummy thing about her dad dying in front of her when she was 3, and now it's like, and I guess you can just never have enough love. There's just never enough love for her.
Right.
And it's like, man, there may be something there to explore, but that's like as far as they go, and it's just an excuse for this tabloid-ass movie.
Yeah, it's just weepy melodrama shit. It's just like soap opera, like you like.
You're not the Jayne I married.
He says that.
He says that.
Oh yeah,
That's fine.
It's everything that gets parodied.
Yeah, it is every gag you have ever seen about this genre is in this movie. Completely stone-faced, earnestly.
Yep.
Unironic.
The soap opera camera, like the lighting, the lens, the music.
It's fucking Calculon as shit.
Yeah, and it's just basically, it really is. Oh my God. And it's just rise and fall.
Yep.
That's it.
That's it. That's all it is.
It's, third act, it's like, here we are in that mansion yelling at each other. And like the assistant friend leaves and like she gets approached to do like a topless show. And it's like, your star is faded, kid. A lot of like.
Oh, don't give me that, honey.
Yeah. And then she's just on the road singing and then dies. And it really does. It like, if this was a fictional movie, it would feel like they didn't know how to end it.
Yeah.
Like,
what the fuck is the point of the story? But there's something that tells you a lot about where this movie's morals are. Is there's a line that Mickey has after that fight with that scummy dude who's like, you want to go do this nudie review, and then they get into a big fight, and Arnold takes her back upstairs, and she's like, can you believe that, man? He wanted me to, just because I was, I've done just because I was topless in movies. This guy thinks I want to do a topless show on stage. He wants me to do a strip show. And Mickey says, "What's the difference?" And he is treated like this saintly rock that if she would only listen to and cling to, she could be rescued from herself, from her own path of self-destruction.
For her own ambition.
From her own ambition,
Because constantly Mickey is depicted, and we'll obviously get more into him, but as the good guy, and she's like the monster, and he several times goes like, well, maybe you should stop acting. Just stop acting. And it's like this weird, she becomes like a workaholic, which is whatever, and then she becomes drinking all the time. And they try to do this thing. It's almost like this pre-influencer idea where she turns like their wedding into an event. She turns the birth of her child into an event. Like her whole thing. And again, this would be interesting to dig into if it's true. Yeah. Is like, I need to make my life the spectacle. But it becomes this weird thing. Much of this
stuff is true, yeah.
Yeah, it just feels like the movie's kind of shitting on her, where it's like all these men around her being like, you need to stop, and then she doesn't stop, and then she dies on the road. How dare she be working and going on the road?
The same men who encouraged her to do this in the first place. Yeah, do that. Like her agent, who is another like saintly figure in her life.
Right, and if this was
like, yeah, sex it up a bit, and then he's like, you're too sexy.
Right.
You gotta she's like the sex thing.
She's like the villain in all these scenes. That's what's wild, is the story of a group of men pushing her to be this thing, and then like trying to hold her back, or trying to like that you could do that story from her perspective that says something about her life. Well, but they really do make it like this rise to fame makes her, it's like that again, it's a very classic story, is the rise to fame makes them a monster.
Yeah, and it's weird the movie wants to have it both ways too. So early on, like her agent's trying to get her a picture deal with that dude at Fox, who we will talk about, Jerry, the fucking just dirtbag movie producer.
Yeah.
And he's like, we don't want broads that pose in Playboy. And he's like, Jayne made that magazine a bestseller.
Yeah.
So you think, okay, the movie's all right. Okay. Woke agent in 1980. Right. But then like later on in the film, he's like, scolding and tutting over the same stuff. But anyway, what I was pointing out about that line from Mickey, it's like, what's the difference? There is a world of difference from being topless in a movie to doing a topless show on stage.
Yeah, specifically the check.
That's one of many differences.
But yes. Yeah,
you're not in a lot of control in the
Oh
stage.
Yeah, you're around terrifying people.
For one. But I mean, there's a lot of differences, and they're just treating it like it's such. Anyway, it's such a
the vibe.
A good. Anyway, yeah, you get it.
It's the vibe of like that Michael Jackson movies came out, and you can tell how curated it is from his estate.
Oh yeah.
There's that kind of biopic where it's like the opposite problem, right? Where it's like, and then they're the hero all the time, constantly.
Never did anything wrong.
Yeah. And then there's this version, which is the she's dead and no one's can speak up for her version, is what this feels like.
Yeah.
Where it's like they went the other way, where they're like, look at this piece of shit. I mean, like they don't make her too much of a monster. Again, she's a good mother. But they do this, It's just like it feels like gross, guys.
It's very gross. It's very gross.
Yeah, I don't know if we have to talk about the movie itself,
but
anymore.
I kind of loved watching it.
Yeah. Well, again, the camp of it all. It's just so like
grimy, and it's like you'll be like. It's like at some point, it's like I'm laughing at it like I'm laughing at one of the diarrhea sketches in a Jackass movie.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, my fucking God, you guys.
And then you combine it with the ads, and it just feels dystopian.
Yeah. It's like it's completely surreal when you watch it with the ads.
Yeah. Which we'll get to, but I guess we should talk about Technically Not Arnold.
Let's do it. Mickey Hargitay.
Yes, who I looked him up.
Mm-hmm.
All I'll say is great casting, I guess, because Mickey Hargitay was a Hungarian actor and bodybuilder who played shirtless as Hercules in a lot of things, which happened to be what Arnold was more or less around this time.
Yes.
He's Austrian, but like they both have played Hercules, and they were both. It's just like, oh yeah, I guess that is the person.
Man. Yeah, that's who you cast. He had a couple of movies under his belt at this point.
Yeah, but this is pre-Terminator, pre-Conan.
So he's got Running of the Beefcakes under his belt.
Stay Hungry,
yeah.
And he was kind of a dramatic role in that, right? He was like a human.
Yeah, he's a supporting character too.
Yeah, I think it's kind of wild that they made Hercules in New York, and he played Hercules, and it went, and that was such a problem that they dubbed his voice in and stuff.
Yeah.
And then they were like, so what do we do with you, Arnold? Drama. And it's weird that it took this movie and Stay Hungry for someone to go like, what if he played a robot from the future or like a barbarian, and everybody going like, oh yeah, that's so obvious.
Well, you mean like a really strong dude who doesn't say much and just kills things? I don't know if it would work. I guess let's give it a shot.
Because
this huge guy?
Yeah,
this huge awesome hunk?
Yeah, what if we just kept his mouth shut, made him look angry, and like, because I'm bearing the lead, or we are about this. Arnold Schwarzenegger is the narrator.
He sure
of this movie
is. The movie's framing device, I guess, is this reporter has come to Mickey's house to interview him because Jayne has just died in a car accident.
Yes.
And he is all fucking smiles while she's talking to him.
This is the problem. Okay, here's what I think happened. I think Arnold is at this time at least, and probably is in general, a very nice guy. I've never met him. I don't know. We all know his sort of history. He's not perfect. No. But I think that like in the room with him, he was a very sweet, he's like a golden retriever. Like, and so I think that's why it maybe took people a minute to go like, what if we just had him frown and like not talk? Oh my God, he's so scary. So like he's this like big puppy dog. And then you look at this, Mickey Hargitay, and you're like, oh, that's perfect casting, and we want this like sweet husband throughout. Like he's mainly just like a sweet guy.
Yeah, he's mainly just a super nice, agreeable dude who's like, please, Jayne, stop destroying yourself.
Right. So I can imagine. Money. Yeah, I imagine he goes into an audition and he just chats them up, and they're like, oh, he's so nice and stuff. Then you put lines in front of him. And obviously Arnold has grown into an actor. This is
early in his career. Yeah.
Yeah. Where he should be playing sad or angry or much of anything. He certainly shouldn't be narrating. As I said, they had to dub him several years earlier for Hercules in New York.
I didn't have any problem understanding him just because I'm so used to listening to Arnold's voice.
Well, yeah. But it's so when you can see the script in front of him when he's narrating.
Oh yeah.
Like he's just reading the lines.
It's so bad.
Yeah.
But oh shoot, that was segueing into a thought. Oh well.
Just about how him performing, like you said, the interview where his wife or ex-wife or whatever
she's
died.
His ex at the time, but she's also the mother of his children, and
who were in the car.
They were in the car. As far as I know from my own reading and stuff, they were still like, I think Mickey paid for her funeral. Like they were still relatively close.
They gray his hair a little, so I think it's implied that this is a little later from this. But it's him going through.
They really make it seem like it's immediately after.
Yeah. They never really give context. It's just an unnamed reporter.
Yeah.
And at the end, she's just like, thank you.
She seems like some woman. She sure was. We stare off into the middle distance. Okay, here comes the montage.
This actor...
Arnold?
No, Mickey. Mickey lived to like 2006.
Yeah. He hung in there.
He lived. He saw. Honestly, they should have made this movie when Arnold was older, because I think he could have pulled this off now. Like, I think this idea of this guy older really remembering this person in his life who was kind of a flash in the pan, and how much she mean to him, and like this old guy thinking of this time in his life and how bittersweet it is. I think Arnold now would be very effective as this character.
Yeah,
I
and
think
you could really...
young Arnold with some gray hair, like smiling dumbly,
sitting in a weird like house from an episode of Murder, She Wrote.
Yeah. Like, he looks like they had to constantly say, like, don't look at the camera. Stop
Arnold,
looking
stop
at the camera,
smiling.
Arnold.
You're sad.
Yeah,
this
stop
is
smiling.
A sad occasion. Stop smiling. Arnold, stop.
Look at
Arnold.
Arnold.
Arnold. They have to put peanut butter in his mouth.
Yeah, we'll give you a
pull out his
weightlifting
lips
scene
with
if you
fishing
get this
line
right.
like Mr. Ed.
Yeah.
There was one. Oh, I remember what it was. There was one thrilling moment in the very beginning when she's on the phone with him, right before the accident, when I thought they had dubbed his voice. Mm-hmm. I was like, boy, oh boy. They didn't, though. It's pretty clearly him on the phone. There was just one line he said where I thought it was a different actor. And I grabbed the armrests of my chair, Dave. I said, what?
It's such a horrifying realization that he's the narrator when it starts happening.
I know. What a decision to hang the movie on Arnold's narration.
They meet. So, okay. So I need to note in the beginning credits, they show each actor and their name, and Arnold is him shirtless flexing.
Flexing, yeah.
And for a minute, I didn't know, like, because he plays a bodybuilder in this, I didn't know that. So at first, I'm like, was that the best?
Is this just
shot
like
you got?
stock footage that you got?
Yeah.
Is this part of his packet?
Yeah.
Was that just like demo footage of Lonnie Anderson a second ago?
Right.
Is that part of her reel?
Yeah. But thank God he plays they meet by, I guess this is one of those things where I was like, is this a thing that happens? She goes to like a fancy dinner where everybody's sitting at tables having drinks and dinner, and they're all there to just watch Arnold slowly rotate on a pedestal while flex. And everybody's like, ooh.
The movie does a terrible job of this, but remember, that's supposed to be like in the late 1940s.
Okay. Wow. Didn't seem that way.
No, it didn't, did it?
So
most of the movie
no
takes place in the 50s, Dave.
Yeah. Oh, God. Yeah, you cannot tell.
You sure can't.
It's when people didn't have anything to do, and they're like, I hear this guy is really muscular. Let's go look at him.
Yeah.
And everybody went to look at the muscle man and like eat dinner. And
I like
talk.
that it was Mae West's show.
Yeah.
So Mae West is like standing around like, look at these fucking dudes, right?
Yeah. It works really well as like, this is who I assume the guy he's playing more or less was.
Yeah.
Like this meat slab who kind of smiled all the time and really wanted to talk about his gym equipment. Like he's a gym bro in this.
Yeah,
like he keeps
his own business and stuff. Like he was like Mickey Hargitay is like very similar to Arnold.
Yeah.
That he already had a business outside of acting. Like
several times in this movie, they begin a scene with Arnold just like watching someone lift weights while encouraging them. And we don't even know who they are. Just like, all right, yeah.
Just
or like
some person. You're right. I didn't even think about that.
And I'm like, is this just what Arnold was doing on set? Is that like a PA that got roped into the situation where Arnold's like, come over here. I want to show you something. Like what happens when you just put gym equipment as a prop next to Arnold? It's like, nah, he's going to get on it.
No, it's like leaving food out for a dog. It's like, no, he's going to be in it. He's going to be in it.
Yeah.
Can't let the toddler out in the playground. They're going to be in the jungle gym right away.
Right. So like, I would say all the scenes when it's like we're in love and having fun, it work. I mean, they have chemistry.
Fun. Yeah, they do actually have chemistry. And in all of those scenes when it's just Arnold being charming and Lonnie Anderson enjoying his charisma, that it works fine. But in the scenes where they're fighting, it's like the worst calculon shit. It is Tommy Wiseau.
You're tearing me apart. Like it is like Arnold having to be in a domestic fight where he's like a little rough at times. He like pins her down when she's drunk, but they don't depict him as like abusive. It's the melodrama of like like,
yeah,
get yourself together now, like like when restraining someone.
Yeah, there's one or two scenes where she's drunk on. There's that scene where she's drunk on the windowsill, like kind of with her nightgown open, and he drags her back inside, yelling at her. Like if you saw that, you'd be like, "Hey, man, take it easy." But but other than that, you're right. It's not really. He's never really like.
I don't know. See, this was the thing is I don't know if it's how much I know Arnold, because there's a few parts. One part he yells, "Are you crazy?" And all I could think was Kindergarten Cop. Like whenever he yells, I was like, that's funny. He's yelling at children. Like that's all I could picture in my head is like exasperated yelling at kids.
It's tough.
Arnold.
It's tough. Are you crazy?
Yeah.
I think she throws a champagne flute at him.
Right.
And it's like, Arnold, that wouldn't hurt you.
Right. And I'm trying to think, even Arnold today, has he ever done a movie where like a domestic dispute where he's like we watched Aftermath, right? And I thought that was a really good use of him because it's about like when he pops off, but there's no middle, right? There's either come or I'm stabbing you in a hallway. And that's the thing is like with Arnold, when he's angry, he usually blows someone up with a bazooka.
Right.
So like
he squints and then machine guns go off.
Right, like this idea of like him arguing with his wife in a hotel. I'm like, I don't really know what that looks like, and it certainly doesn't look like this.
Yeah, it's like when he has to. We see a little bit of it in something like Jingle All the Way, but like that's like the most we got before, where it's.
This is not what he does.
No, it's not. He's not really for this type of TV melodrama.
Right.
It's very so fucking calculon.
Right. It's so funny because I would imagine for most actors, it's practically like a warm-up exercise to do a scene where a husband and wife are fighting. Like that's got to be acting 101. And it's really
hard
funny.
to do. Like I thought Marriage Story was hilarious. Like that scene where Adam Driver smashes his hand through the wall is the funniest scene.
Yeah.
It's like it's so like, and I think not even they can be convincing. Not even Adam Driver and Scarlett Johansson can do that convincingly.
Yes.
It's hard.
And it's just funny because I think with Arnold, like his dramatic acting, he kind of skipped all that. Like he went from I am just an action guy with no challenges to then I'm doing like a movie about grieving the loss of my daughter or the loss of my family. Like he skipped the I'm having a fight with my wife scene.
He got into comedy, and comedy sort of let him learn more dramatic chops, I think, and get sort of more used to navigating dramatic scenes as it pertained to comedy. That actually sort of got him better as an actor. And it is, I think so too. He's perfectly fine in Predator. So like he's like I think he's seriously like so like I think by like mid 80s he's fine enough to hold his own
for sure.
in a movie like Predator. But
this feels like he's learning the ropes, where it's like the skills he's learning here, I think you're right, will go on to help him in like Kindergarten Cop and Twins and his comedy stuff, because he like his Are You Crazy? His fight acting in this is like worthy of a comedy, I'd say.
It's
pretty fucking bleak in this.
It's so
being
bad.
Like, you are disgusting, he yells at her at one point.
Yep.
And I was like,
he picked some wild inflections too.
Oh yeah.
I should have written them down, but there's one or two moments where he just says a line in an unexpected way.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know that a human would ever say that, Arnold.
There's three modes I would clock in this. Mode 1 is Tommy Wiseau, what we're saying. Mode 2 is I'm just Arnold. Like, I'm just having fun on set. I'm laughing. I'm like,
oh yeah, that's when they work.
Oh, I get to pick you up. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, we're going to do dancing now. Okay.
Yeah. And then mode 3 is child reading an essay. And that's mostly the narration, where it's like him just reciting lines that he's reading with a very monotone, calm voice.
It is very Arnold reading the morning announcements.
Yeah. She calls him Mr. Universe at one point.
She does, yeah.
Yeah. Because she knew about this podcast.
She sure did.
Yeah.
I don't have too much more to say about him. You can see why they cast him. It's because they were very similar people, particularly in 1980.
Yeah, here's what I'll say. Hercules in New York is more fun if you want like bad early Arnold. This is a better showcase of like this
of Arnold as an actor. I agree.
Yeah, this is the film that like Hercules in New York you watch and you go like, I kind of see why he could become a star after this. Mm-hmm. This movie, I'm like, this feels like a career killer.
Yeah.
Like, my God.
But I wasn't being cute. You do see more of his ability in this movie.
Yeah.
Like they try to, more is required of him in this movie.
More than they should have required.
Right.
Yes.
I'm not saying he succeeds at it.
Yeah. Well, should we talk about Definitely Not Arnold? Our best side characters?
Let's do it. First, obviously.
Not technically, Jayne Mansfield.
Jayne Mansfield, Lonnie Anderson, who famously was married to and then famously divorced Burt Reynolds.
Wow. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. She's good in this. I don't know. Again, all the cards are stacked against them. Everybody in this movie, but again, I did, despite what they're trying to do in the movie, I liked the character.
Yeah.
Like I liked her talk. It begins with her sweetly telling her daughter about how daddy doesn't believe in me. So I had to leave him. And I'm going to become, and I like that she sort of has this cheery, like when she talks to her daughter, she's just like, fuck everybody but us, honey. Like it's us against the world.
She's a compelling character in the beginning. Yeah.
I like the relationship with her daughter where like the Playboy magazine, the daughter's like, well, I see her naked all the time. What's the big deal? Like it was
there's good scenes like that.
Yeah.
And she does it well enough. I mean, the laugh is tough, but
the laugh
that becomes
hard.
Really grating.
It's repellent.
Yeah.
Yes, it's flinchy. It literally goes like you like go like ow, ow, like when she laughs, which I guess is the point.
I'm not sure how much of it's intentional but it's woof.
Yeah, I do like when she hangs out with her friend / assistant. She'll like I like that she goes in and out of this personality. Yeah,
it's definitely a persona.
Yeah, and they did a good job with that.
And they have her say, like, her friend, her assistant is like, you keep talking about Jayne Mansfield like she's a different person. And then she says, well, she is a different person. But they don't examine that at all. They just have her say that for the biopic line of like, oh, her ego has gone out of control. And it's like, no, there's some substance to that you guys have here.
It feels more relevant to today with like influencers and Mr. Beast and whatnot.
She was very ahead of her time in the sense of creating her own brand and marketing herself as that brand.
She would have loved fucking TikTok.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's and I think Lonnie Anderson, to her credit, does very good with the character that they give her.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bob Garrett. Her agent. I liked him at first.
Agent lover, I guess. Agent boyfriend.
I don't know. I liked that he was like scumbag, but not like he's good with her kid.
Yeah.
And then like at the beginning, she barges in his office and he's like, here, here's $22. Go get better hair. You're a star, kid. And then he's like very supportive.
Yeah.
And then like, like it was just like, what? I don't know. Are you scummy? What are you?
Yeah, he was sort of inscrutable, but he just becomes like this really positive force in her life, just a real supporter in her corner. Like I said, he has that scene where he points out when they're trying to dump on her for being in Playboy, he's like, what was a best-selling magazine because of her? Like, she is a star.
He seems like a good agent, I guess. Like,
I don't know.
Like literally when she comes to him and she's like, I want to do this like tour, he doesn't go like, sure, kid. Yeah. He goes like, I don't know how to do that. If I'm like, he's kind of says like, that's not really my thing. Like, I don't know how to arrange that.
Yeah.
Which is a surprising thing for an agent to do, is go like, oh, that's out of my abilities. I'm sorry. They make her out to be like the monster. Again, this is like, I'm talking about the fictional character, not whoever this real life guy was
in the film. Yeah, the scene where she slaps him.
Yeah,
it's like they really go out of control to try to paint her as a villain.
Yeah,
to the point where we're like, you slapped your poor dear supportive agent.
Yeah, exactly.
Your Hollywood agent.
Your poor
How
scumbag.
Could you?
Yeah.
He's Uncle Scumbag to your children. Dear Uncle Scumbag.
You mentioned Conway,
Jerry Conway, the this guy.
Yeah, he's like mad that she's in a relationship. He says something at the beginning where she's like, "Oh, no, I guess you're not like a scar chomping scumbag or whatever." And like that, no, that is what he is. He's just like,
it's 100% what he is. Yeah.
Yeah.
He tries to get rid of Mickey because common Hollywood thinking, you have to be single in order to be a star. And plus he's like, we're going to put you with all these studio players. We're going to send you on dates with movie stars. And you're glamorous and yada, yada.
Yeah. Like the best, the most wild thing is that he keeps trying to ice out Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah.
And being like, get out of here, kid.
Like to his face. He's all but pinching her ass in front of him. And it's like, buddy.
Yeah, you gotta be careful.
I know the social contract and everything, but.
Yep. I didn't write down any one, but shout out to all the scum press.
Oh, all they're such good scummy guys.
Yeah, just she's surrounded by this gaggle of leering guys with cameras at all times. Who are like, take off your top.
When she's topless in the pool and like her agent at first thinks she can't swim because she just told him she can't.
Right.
It's like, she can't swim. And none of them are moving. They're all just taking, swim over here, darling. Point your tits this way. And then, of course, she swims over there because she can't swim. But anyway, yeah.
It's a good bit.
Those guys love those guys. Real heroes.
Mm-hmm. I wrote down, I don't have too many.
There aren't a lot of characters in this movie. They really move fast through her life.
Yeah, all the dogs. She always just has a different dog.
Many dogs.
Learning about how 2 dogs died in the car with her out of 4. She just amassed dogs at all times.
She was wearing dogs. Yeah, it's just strapped to her like a Voltron of dogs. Her assistant, her friend from home.
Oh yeah.
It's like success has changed you, Jayne Mansfield. It's basically her function. For. Yeah.
Topless review manager.
Oh yeah,
that guy was amazing.
That's another guy that all but grabs her ass right in front of Mickey.
Yeah.
I love these guys. They come out of the woodwork, man.
I know. Biggest shout out is to her baby, who I do believe would go on to be in Law and Order.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a wealthy baby.
One of those babies.
I think it's the baby that she has. I think it's the I don't remember.
Well, it's the little girl in the car at the end. Because there's 2 boys and a girl in the car.
Yeah. Good on her.
So there's Olivia Benson from SVU.
Okay. Is it time to talk?
I think it's time to talk about the commercials. Technically,
if you can,
not Arnold.
folks, Google the Jayne Mansfield story. Go on YouTube. Look at the 2-hour one. And all I ask is that you watch literally the first 10 seconds of it, because it immediately starts
vitally important
with the most 80s news anchor saying, quote, "A 2-day-old baby was found dead in a garbage dumpster. That story at 11." And then it cuts to movie night on Wednesday.
The CBS movie. Are you ready to watch Jayne Mansfield story?
It is the most jarring thing you'll ever see in your life. And let me tell you, that dead baby shows up several more times.
They keep reminding you of that dead baby. Every commercial break. It's going to be the one posted by the Museum of Classic Chicago Television.
Yep.
Make sure you watch that version.
It is wild.
It's a real fighting the Frizzies.
Yeah. There's so many dead brands. There's like, all right, shout out to the mom who races her child to the hot shower so she can be the first to use Caress soap.
Oh, hell yeah. I don't use soap.
What?
I use Caress. Oh, I see what you did. Nowadays, I don't use soap.
I just sit under the shower.
Shailene Woodley.
Look down. The lady with her memories of the lake with Lake County.
Fuck,
County
I remember
wine.
that commercial.
The wine
Guess
that
what
comes in a detergent bottle.
The lake. What world do those people come from where they're talking about summers at the island parties on the lake?
Yeah.
Where we drink clear
wine again, it's a detergent bottle of wine. It's like this
wine.
weird.
It's like completely clear. It looks like water. Drinking moonshine out of a detergent bottle.
There's an
While the
ad.
help serves you finger sandwiches. What fucking memories do these people have? Yeah.
There's a commercial simply for the concept of cheese.
Yeah. I had that I wrote that exact thought, almost the exact phrasing, the concept of cheese.
It's just cheese.
It's America's dairy farmers.
It's the horrifying thing is the commercial is a series of cheese getting into food and the food like wiggling alive. And it's like it makes things come alive, and it's like a burger being like like a Cronenberg burger. Cronenberger,
if you will.
Yeah. There's the Anison commercial I really liked, where it was a series of boxes. It's
such kindergarten shit. Like it blows this lady's mind. Like we were talking about before we started recording, where it's like, oh, TikTok is not any more stupid than any of this.
That's the thing is watch this, folks, if you want to feel better about TikTok and social media. Same like tonal whiplash between dead babies and like commercials and this is propaganda.
This is for middle America. All right. This is for middle America boomer people in their fucking 40s.
Yeah. The Anison ad is a series of white boxes, and like it's one of those where it does a lot of stuff that you realize like doesn't mean anything, where a guy's like, ma'am, under these 4 boxes is 4 different painkillers. Would you believe that this one has, and on each box has like the amount of milligrams of like painkiller in each one?
Yeah.
And he like shows each box and he's like, this one has
600.
360
600. 600. And the last one is 800.
Right, and it's like, what's the point of the boxes? What's the game we're playing?
Yeah.
She's not guessing anything. He just keeps lifting each box, and then at the end he's like, and Anison has this. And she goes, oh, I wouldn't believe it. Like, he just, like, blew her mind with the boxes.
Yeah.
Well, it's madness.
It's showing the dumbest kid at the birthday party a magic trick and then stealing their money.
Right. Then there's coming up, the TV premiere of Rape and Marriage, the Ride Out case.
They hit that so hard. Like, I could not believe my eyes. Rape and Marriage?
The Ride Out case, followed immediately by a McDonald's ad.
I want to tell you something about the McDonald's ad, but...
Okay.
But Rape and Marriage!
Yeah.
Like, they were like, like Love and Marriage? That's a good title.
I was going to say. Yeah.
What? Like, it is so, like, it is so salacious.
It's the most depraved thing. And it's about marital rape, which is a real thing. That's a problem. Yes, but it's just like, it's about they treat it as like...
Yeah, about the first woman to bring her husband to court for it.
Right. Holy fucking shit.
Yeah.
It's like, it literally is a series of just like, cheese, you love it. Rape and Marriage. Mm-hmm. Vote Republican. Dead baby in a dumpster.
Baby in a dumpster. Charles
back to the Jayne Mansfield. Yeah, it's just like, Jesus fucking Christ.
Now, the McDonald's commercial, which was about the new delicious chicken sandwich at a McDonald's price.
Yeah.
Did you happen to notice the lady at the end who eats the chicken sandwich and then everybody outside? It's Alfre Woodard.
Holy shit. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's great.
Go back and watch it. It's 100% her.
That's amazing.
I know. Remember the spreadable pizza? ragu pizza spread.
Yes, everything's a pizza.
Yes, I want that product to exist, Dave.
Well, it's just pizza sauce.
It's
you
so
can
much
buy
more than
pizza
that.
sauce.
It's so much more than that.
All right, I guess. Poppin' Fresh had a
Spreadable
weird,
pizza
deep
sauce.
voice.
Poppin' Fresh was frightening.
Yeah. We noted there are not one, but 2 ads for the Republican Party.
Yeah.
And not for anything, but it's literally, the first one is the Democrats are out of gas. Vote Republican for a change. And it's just the Democrats are in, if you're in a car with the Democrats, they'd be insisting that we don't have to stop and get gas. And then we'd run out of gas. And the Democrat would be like, what happened?
I think that one's hammering the gas shortage, but it's so
guess.
vague. Like it's presented as the Democrats, as you're driving in a car with a Senate Democrats don't want to stop for gas. Like that's literally what they say. So it's like, wait, are you like, I get the gas thing, but you're also doing a metaphor that they're not stopping for gas. So that's why we're running out of gas. Like, I don't,
right.
What are you talking about?
Democrat bad. Vote Republican
vote
is basically, the other one's a shrinking dollar, and that one's sandwiched with dead baby in a dumpster, more at 11.
Yep. And I think maybe the Ragu's pizza spread sauce. Original mushroom, traditional sausage.
Another dark horse was coming up later, the human body series, The Sexes. There's also Whisper with Nuance, the most unhinged perfume ad, where everybody's like really close to the camera and they're all whispering. There was
a worse one.
Which one?
Scoundrel.
Wait, which one was
Wasn't it called Scoundrel?
Fuck.
I got
another like perfume.
Yeah, there was another fragrance ad. It was called like Scoundrel. It was called something really like, it's like he spies this lady in public and then shows up at her door later. It was a threatening perfume ad.
Yeah.
Oh man.
It's incredible. Guys, just watch the ads.
You owe it to yourself.
It's just it's just like, I'm going door to door, popping pancakes in your mouth. Dead baby at 11.
Fucking
it's
that
just like,
guy.
Yeah.
Just ringing people's doorbells and stuffing Aunt Jemima pancakes into their mouths.
Yeah.
Man.
Ads used to be better, but like, it's more of like, this is just, again, it's TikTok shit. It's all TikTok shit. It's just slop.
Mm-hmm.
It's all
mindless buzzword driven slop. It's not. Right. It's never been any different.
This isn't a defense of AI. It's more that you watch this and you go, oh, I see why they were like, well, we might as well just do AI.
Yeah.
Because it's like, yeah, I guess it's all slop, right? Like, it's been slop.
Yeah, and if this is the only way you really experience culture, then it's never going to have evolved beyond this, right? Like somebody like, say, for instance, I don't know, a Donald Trump.
Yeah.
Who only experiences culture through television.
Right. It's like, oh, this is the problem.
You just never evolve. Yeah.
This 2 hours.
You can see why
Jayne Mansfield story.
You can see why Facebook became this. And anyway.
Oh yeah. Well, you can feel it. We were saying before, this feels very pre 9/11 because it's 1980.
Oh yeah.
And it's just like it just feels like we're about to be struck down in some way. Because it's just like, look, we're on top of the world. Yeah, capitalism, dead babies.
What if we try Republicans, maybe? I don't know. Because, for a change, for a change. We forgot to mention that it ends with like a 4-minute buy-in ad by Ronald Reagan. It's Ronnie sitting you down and being like, I'm going to run for president this year. And Mommy and I want to tell you that it's time for a change because Democrats, they're out of gas, you see. And, ooh.
It is a fascinating artifact.
I love it so much. The movie was hot, offensive, garbage. But I love every moment I spent watching this.
It really,
I'm so
it's
excited
a fever
about
dream. 5 stars, but only with the ads.
5 stars. 18 dead babies. I award it.
18. Well, we're not at that point yet. We have to talk about the most Arnold.
Oh man.
I think it's like again, several times there's a scene where he's doing sit-ups with Jayne Mansfield.
Jayne Mansfield.
And there's a part where he's just, I know the word is spotting, but he's not spotting. He's watching a man lift weights by being like, all right, yes, great.
He's coaching.
Okay, bye. Yeah. It's either that or his opening credits picture for me is the most Arnold moment.
I had two thrilling ones. There's one where he talks about, it's in his first scene where he's like, I met Jayne. She's, the reporter is like looking at a photo of Jayne with an orangutan, or not an orangutan, with a chimpanzee.
Right.
It's very clearly a chimpanzee. And Arnold says, yeah, this is when she had a picture taken with a gorilla. And then it flashes back into a scene where Jayne immediately starts talking about, oh yeah, my co-star, the chimpanzee, was So, pretty solid Arnold moment that he just said gorilla, and they just didn't fix that.
You're right.
Didn't fix that at all.
They could have done a different take.
Nope. It's very clearly a chimp. Jayne, it immediately cuts to a scene of Jayne referring to the chimp. We are shown the photo of the chimp, as Arnold says, it's a gorilla.
Amazing.
Like, Mickey, that's not a gorilla, buddy.
Amazing.
I had the other contender I had is there's a scene at their pool when Mickey's talking to Bob, and Bob's like, I can't get her a movie. I just can't. And Arnold's like, figure it out. And he throws a weight down into a box full of other weights, and they just kind of look down at the box of weights for a moment, and then the agent looks back up at him and says, take it easy.
That is pretty good.
I can't decide which one I like. I think it might be the gorilla, because he just blunt forced his way through that.
Yeah.
They did not go back and fix it.
No, they didn't.
It's a gorilla. What's the problem? Moving on.
All right. Yeah, you're right. We're not going to get a better take than that.
You're right, Arnold.
Yeah. I think there's a lot of that. There's a lot of like, I guess that's the take. Like,
we did 50 takes and that was the best one.
It's really that. Oh shit.
Yeah, that's gonna be that gets my vote. The gorilla.
All right. Well, now it's time to rate it between 1 and 18 dumpster babies.
I think 1 and 18 dumpster babies. Yeah, I'm gonna give it the full 18.
Me too. 18 dumpster
18,
babies.
Man, this is an experience.
100%.
You should share it with as many dumpster babies as you can.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my God. Share it with all the dumpster babies in the world. Oh, Jesus Christ.
You get to watch some of the broadcasts, Dave. You get to watch that clip. It actually goes on long enough into the following news broadcast that you get to see them interview this fumbling Detroit police detective.
Jesus. Okay, I'm gonna have to watch the end of this.
It's
a little more.
Like, dystopic is not a strong enough word, and it's just reality. It's just what life was.
This came out the 29th of October, folks. The 29th. I said this off mic. I might pitch us some more news about this 2 hours.
Just this 2 hours
because it's like we're
television.
Literally on the cusp of the 1980 election.
Yeah.
And it's like, so what was happening? This is what was happening. Like, this is like such a dark peek into how it all went wrong. This is right before Reagan swept the nation.
Sure did.
Jesus Christ.
Do we have anything else to say? I think that's the end of the episode.
I think that's the end.
We've come to an end here.
We have to thank Norm from Cheers.
Thank you so much.
Seriously, great fucking...
It's one of my favorite shows to do, and this episode in particular has been a treat.
Yeah, and I'm excited for Christmas in Connecticut. I don't know if you can find it online, but Tom, I have had the DVD of that for quite some time. I just have to go find it. I just got to go dig it out. So yeah, this was through our Patreon, patreon.com/gamefullyunemployed, GAMEFULLY unemployed.
It's true.
We have exclusive podcasts on there, like Tom and Jeff Watch Batman and Fox Mulder is a Maniac, Star Trek The Next Futurama, Spiel Boys, Himboos, which is about supernatural. Tom, I've been watching the new season of The Boys. Can I make a confession? It didn't click in my mind that it's the same creator.
Oh, I've mentioned it a few times to you.
Yeah. And I guess, no, that's what I mean. It's like the information clicked in my mind. But then when you watch The Boys, you're like, this is really the supernatural guy, huh? That's nuts.
Yep.
Anyway.
They all show up, man. Jeffrey Dean Morgan was in it.
Yeah, they're all in it. And
did you get to the Jared episode?
I haven't gotten to that yet.
The most recent episode Jared Padalecki is in. And it's a very fun cameo.
I'm excited for that. Oh my God. But yeah, we have all that. We watch movies every Friday night. I don't think we'll watch this, but we might just watch the ads.
Man, we should try to find just like a 2-hour clip of ads. That would be a blast.
Yeah, that would be a blast.
But yeah, we do watch fun stuff like that on Friday nights. We also have a store. Head over to gamefullyunemployed.com. You can find a link to our Teespring store, where we have all kinds of cool original artwork by cool original artists like Michael Vincent Bramley, Starlene Hodge, Justin Brown, and others. So check that out. Please rate and review our podcasts wherever you're listening. And check out our other show, Badical, Badical, also wherever you are listening.
Yes.
Check it out.
Check it the goddamn fuck out.
Do it.
Yep. And you know what? Vote Republican. It's time for a change. For a change. All right. Bye.
Bye.
Australia.